There's good news for people who own Shiba Inus and people who own crypto. BlackRock's move into the cryptocurrency market just got a big change that could really stir things up. So, if you were in the mood for some good news, try to keep watching this movie. The SEC, which is part of the US government, has approved BlackRock's request for Bitcoin ETF. This means that the authority poll for the Bitcoin ETF proposal from BlackRock can begin. As the approval of the application is only the first step, BlackRock still has a hard time ahead of it on its crypto journey. The fact that the application was accepted shows that people who are still confused about what ETF are now going in the right direction. This is how Cointelegraph makes sense of it. ETFs are investments that often follow specific records and are usually traded on exchanges. In the world of digital currencies, a digital currency ETF is an asset that reflects the value of one or more digital tokens and includes a variety of digital forms of money, so they are really important. Isn't the only company that has recently applied for crypto ETF. But several companies, such as Shrewd Beginning Bitcoin Trust and Intelligence Tree, have applied for Bitcoin ETF and other crypto ETF and are waiting for the SEC to approve them. Anyway, most people are focused on and hoping that BlackRock's application gets approved because of BlackRock's situation and the state of the financial market. If BlackRock gets that license to run Bitcoin ETF, it would cause a stir on the cryptocurrency market. Should probably say that the SEC has not yet approved a spot Bitcoin ETF in the United States. This doesn't mean that they won't do it. But, especially since they have been helping with applications, it could just mean that they are generally very demanding, which could be something to be thankful for. I think that if any company has a chance of getting their spot approved, it's probably BlackRock. This company has its hands in a lot of things, as do almost all large companies today. So they should be able to try to convince the SEC that they are the best rivals. Something else you should know is that the SEC and the US still don't seem to be able to support any spot Bitcoin ETF, but Canada has supported several of them. This could mean that Canada is friendlier about crypto than the US, which isn't likely. But it could also mean that these companies that are applying, or maybe even BlackRock, have a chance of being successful. We need to keep an eye out for that thing that was said out loud. All of this has nothing to do with Shib. Well, BlackRock would get into the crypto market, which is important for Shib because I think it's pretty obvious what it means for Shib. But for selling everything. If BlackRock got into crypto, it would give the market the authority it needs. If a company as big and important as BlackRock can get into crypto, that should mean that it is a real thing to buy. After BlackRock, it probably wouldn't be wrong to say that a lot more people would join the crypto market. It makes sense that a lot of these people would move towards Bitcoin. Because BlackRock is trying to get Bitcoin ETF, according to FinUncovered lovers. Except that such a support would make institutions accept Bitcoin as normal, which would lead to more liquidity and market cooperation and could push the world's leading cryptocurrency higher than ever. We can also expect that some of those people will get into Shib, and Shib is one of the best cryptographic forms of money right now, but it's still very affordable. Still, as I've said before, the truth will come out in the end. If you think this is really important, please leave a comment and share this video with your friends. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm, which makes it easier for me to keep improving the quality of the videos and make sure you understand how important BlackRock's entry into the crypto market is. Gold went up by about $350 after the first gold ETF was approved. Before the first gold ETF was sent out, gold was worth about $450, but by August 2011, it had gone up to $1,820 and was still growing. Some might say that this shows the connection, but it looks like the increase can be attributed to the ETF being sent out. Right now, the crypto market needs the cost siphon more than anything else. Even though things don't look too bad right now, the crypto market is still a long way from where it was in 2021 and needs a boost to start a strong run. And if the results of the gold ETF are any indication, a Bitcoin ETF send-off could be that lift anyway. We have some time to wait, so the crypto market might have to look for other people to sell it. For Shiba Inu, on the other hand, those sponsors might be all of the jobs that the Shiba Inu development team already has in the works. Shibarium is by far the best, and the price and value of Shib are mostly based on it and not the other two. We're lucky that we know when the stage will be taken down. This means we have half a month to find out if all the buzz about small amounts of barium is real. Shiba Inu has done different things and made different kinds of growth. But the Shiba Inu cold wallet is being made, and that should bring in some customers, especially given the problem with record. Then there is the new Shiba Inu treat, which should be sent out around the same time as Shibarium. With so many projects going on, Shib could go on a bullish run while we wait for BlackRock or another company to get their Bitcoin ETF approved. Discusses which experts have been thinking about how much the price of Shib would go up after a Bitcoin ETF is approved. Over the last 18 months, it seems that the price of Shib and the price of Bitcoin have been strongly linked. That is, increases and decreases in Bitcoin have usually been mirrored in the price of Shib. This helps explain why a Bitcoin ETF endorsement could be great for the price of Shib. But how much could that change at any point? Well, it looks like it could have a very serious effect. But before we get to that, this station gives away 100,000 Shib every day, and we can take part. You should just join this feed by liking this movie and leaving a comment below. Hashtag Shiba Inu. Best wishes. Sanctioned Standard Bank. One of the biggest Bitcoin owners wants to increase its holdings to about $120,000 worth of coins by the end of 2024. Even though BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF is backed, there is no doubt that the price of Bitcoin would go up because of this increase. Examiners think that Shib would follow Bitcoin's rise to bullishness if that happens, which would make things a lot more likely. Bitcoin's next halving season will be in April 2024. At its last halving season, in May 2020, no Shib had been sent out yet. In the meantime, Bitcoin's value went up by about 600 from the time it was created until about noontime in 2021. Shib did get sent away in the end. An expert thought that its strong run in 2021 could be partly explained by the Bitcoin settlement that happened the year before. Even though she will be around for the next Bitcoin split, it won't always have to do with her. She has the full backing of the Shiba Inu community, so it shouldn't be too strange to expect that Shib will go right after the lodging in 2024. The token could try to imitate 2 or 3 zeros, which it has thought was hard to do for a long time. We don't yet know if the value loss would be as big as Bitcoin's last year, when it went up by about 600. But both Shib and the crypto market as a whole could use a sponsor of some kind. So, hopefully, one of the things talked about in this video, like the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF or the Bitcoin split, will give the crypto markets the boost they need so badly. Do you think a strong run on the crypto market is possible? Think about